Hi guys, and welcome to another edition of Unique in the Boutique. Today we've got Christmas fragrances. You heard it, fall time has arrived. It's time to see what the new fragrances of 2022 are going to be. Hang tight, it's coming soon. Hi guys, and thank you for joining me for another episode of Unique in the Boutique. As you can tell, today we're going to be talking Milkhouse candles. I have a little bit of what we offer here on display so you can see each of the size candles that we do offer. Okay, we have this lovely milk bottle, which is pretty unique to having any type of candle. These can be hung as lanterns, so when they burn, you can have this nice soft glow there and it gives you a nice feel. You just hang it on a sconce or set it on a sconce or a shelf and it gives you that nice lantern feel. But it's also a milk bottle, so you can utilize this after you're done using the candle for something cute. I mean, a jar like this, you can do with just about anything. I love it. But needless to say, we have the milk bottles. We also have our large, this right here is going to be the regular jar candle. So it's going to look more like a tea jar without the handle. We've got that. We've also got the small candles here on top. This one's without a lid. This one is with a lid. This right here is going to be the same size as the jar candle down here. We also have the two flat tops here, which are going to have a similar jar effect, which are going to be a very smooth jar. So if you're looking for something in particular, just know we do have a little bit of everything. This is going to guarantee you some really good burn time. So if you're looking for candles that are going to burn for a long time, you have candle burns that are about, I think it's 35 hours from the smallest, and I believe the biggest one is 135 hours. So as far as burn times, you're going to have a lot of burn time out of it. It is soy wax. The nice thing about soy wax is it burns clean. It nicely melts down the edges of the glass, which I don't know if you've had candles in the past. They burn down the middle. It leaves this hole, so every time you light it, it kind of puts it out as well. It's a big mess. With these, you don't have to worry about that because soy wax will burn down evenly. And it's cotton wick, so you don't have to worry about any type of chemicals going to the air there. So with that, I'm going to do the great reveal. This is our 2022 fall box candle release. And Milkhouse always wows us with new fragrances. And there's no better way than for me to do this with you. So with that said, I'm going to be doing the grand reveal with you live on camera, and I'm going to smell them.
Is that safe?
What?
Is cutting it with scissors safe?
Yeah, I'm not running. That's my husband. He's always got to check on me just to make sure, because, you know, he likes to pretend like he's HR, but he's not. Matter of fact, he would give me scissors to run with if he had a choice, just to see what happens. All right. So we like to have the candles come out of the box for the great reveal with our customers online, for the fact that we want you to be able to experience our experience, okay? Not only that, we also want you to understand the fragrances in the candles, so I'll do my best to, you know, explain what I smell in them. And most of the time they give us a booklet in there so I can actually tell you the names of everything as well. So I'm excited, guys. I love fall. Like, it's the best time of the year for me. I could do without everything else. If I just had fall leaves and the fall coolness in the air, it would just be perfect year round. So this is like the best box ever for me. Call it Christmas. All right, you ready? Here we go. All right, fall time. Oh, hello, fall and winter 2022. This is exciting. So they've actually broken the collections up. So now they have different collections. They have the creamy collection, which they'll have some of the fragrances I will explain. Oh my goodness, this is awesome. Okay, I'm just going to read what's on this paper just so it's brief, and then we're going to go through all of these cool things. Okay, what's in the box? The new creamy collection fragrances. There's Autumn Day, there's Frosted Oak and Amber, Harvest Wine Cellar, and Midnight Plum. Hello, I'm already thinking Halloween colors. Orange, purple, Frosted Oak and Amber will be kind of like an off color. I bet you it's probably going to be like a creamy color, like cream. All right, next we have the new Farmhouse collection fragrances. Farmhouse Christmas, Pumpkin Patch, and Woodland Frost. I can't wait to smell these already. I'm tempted to just stop and start smelling. All right, next we have our Halloween limited edition. Carving Pumpkins, Haunted Library, and Poison Apple. Oh, I can't wait to see what the poison apple looks like. That'll be cool. All right, fall is going to be Blessed, Grateful, and Thankful. And then holiday is going to be Enchanted Peppermint, Iced Gingerbread, Mistletoe Kisses, and Snowflake Wishes. Okay, if y'all are interested in what this is going to smell like, I don't know what to tell you because I can't wait to smell. I want to start smelling all these right now. So with that, we have all the information. We're going to be leaving it available for you guys. These are available in different fragrance glasses as well. And what I'm saying by that is we've in the past had like the milk jars to limited fragrances. And this one right here has the Harvest Wine Cellar. So they're already putting the new fragrances, even if they're limited, in the milk bottles. Super excited. Yay. Okay, and they do have new looks to some of their pieces. I am super excited. Okay, so they did a similar setup with the new candle fragrances, kind of like I did, which is one of every size so you can kind of get an idea of what is available. So oh, guys, this is going to be great. I can't wait for you to come in and see the new candle fragrances. Okay, I'm going to leave this here just to give you a little temptation, and I'm going to start telling you what's in the box. This one is the Halloween limited editions, and these are the little canisters in the background. They are sealed canisters. I'm going to open them and tell you what they smell like, okay? So we're just going to go ahead and start off with Halloween. All right, my first one is going to be Poison Apple. I told you I couldn't wait to see what that one was like. It's white. That smells so good. Okay, so this smells like if you baked an apple, not an apple pie, but if you baked an apple. It smells like a gala apple, like a red apple that's ready for the cooking. This is wonderful. Oh my goodness. It's called Poison Apple, but it smells so good. I can't wait for you to smell that one. That one is definitely going in my house. Next we have Carving Pumpkins. All right. Oh wow, that smells good. That smells exactly like pumpkin bread. Carving Pumpkin smells exactly like pumpkin bread. It doesn't have a lot of cinnamon, which is what I expected, because a bready smell kind of does, but this doesn't. It smells very fresh. Oh wow, I'm really liking this. Guys, this is going to be a non, how can I say, you want to commit to the fragrance when you're smelling it, but it's so simple but full. So when you're smelling it, it's like you're eating a meal almost. This apple smelled exactly like I just bit into an apple. It smelled like you were baking a red gala apple. It just smelled amazing. Then you have this Carving Pumpkins, which smells exactly like pumpkin bread. It even has that buttery smell to it. Wonderful. And then last but not least, we have the Haunted Library. Let's see what's in this library. Okay, so this one smells more like if you're outside and during the fall, and it kind of has spice smell, but it's not cinnamon spice. Oh my goodness, you know what? This one I can't decipher. I'm going to have to actually look to see what's in this fragrance because I can't. Haunted Library. Lingering notes of wicked grapefruit lurk behind musty spell books as jasmine and airy woods stir over the top of smoked vanilla and gauzy layers of powdery florals and amber. Do you understand now why I could not decipher? It smells very, very good. It smells like fall would smell like when you go outside. So this is wonderful. This is all the Halloween limited editions. Again, those three fragrances are going to be Poison Apple, Carving Pumpkins, and Haunted Library. All right. Next, we're going to do the Thanksgiving limited editions. I'm getting hungry. All right, this first one is called Blessed. I love that. Oh, this is such a happy smell. That is such a happy smell. That has like a sweet smell to it. I'm going to have to read to you what it is in there again, okay? Blessed. Juicy ripe pears, that's what I'm smelling is pear. Juicy ripe pears warmed by the sun and touched with just a kiss of vanilla, brown sugar, and spice. So it's very pear-like. That one's blessed. Smells amazing, guys. Next we have thankful, which we are, right? All right, this one's sealed a little tighter. Come open. This one's really sealed. There we go. All right. Okay, thankful is very cinnamon. Like cinnamon sticks, cinnamon. So if you like that strong cinnamon smell, you're going to love thankful. Okay, thankful here says, cinnamon and clove bring a hint of fiery spice notes to an an accord of autumn pumpkin warmed over a base of sweet and creamy vanilla. I apologize that I'm reading this so bad, but I don't have my glasses on. So this one is thankful. So if you like the cinnamon and the clove, like it's a real cinnamon stick smell, this is going to make you happy. Thankful. Next we have grateful. Okay. Oh, this one's super sweet. Oh, you could burn all three of these together. What is the candy? Is that a cranberry? Sweet cranberry? Let me see what this one is. Thankful, blessed. So this is grateful. Yep. Tart and fruity cranberries dance with the warm and comforting notes of almond liqueur and elements of black cherry and vanilla. That's what it was catching me, was the black cherry. I could smell it. Smells so good, but it's definitely cranberry. You know, you could burn all three of these together and it really would make a nice fragrance all together. So you could be thankful, blessed, and grateful all at the same time. But just so you know, grateful, that one is going to be the cranberry. Okay. Thankful is going to be cinnamon and cloves. And blessed is going to be pears. Whoops, is going to be thrown in the air. It's going to be pears. So if you like any of those fragrances, these are wonderful. And again, I have to say, this year, surprisingly, like when you usually smell something, even when it's a blend of fragrances like this, where you have everything working together, it usually just kind of has, like, you can identify one or two things in it. These are so simple to the nose. Like, it's identifiable. Anybody could do that. And I love that because sometimes it's so different. You're like, how do I explain that? Wonderful. All right, so next we have my favorite, Christmas. Yeah. All right, there's 4 of these. First one I'm going to start off with goes right here. Mistletoe kisses. That's right. Mistletoe. This one has 2 lids. How funny is that? Oopsie doopsie. All right. Mistletoe. This is more of a clean smell. I still smell cookie. I smell cookie and some clove. Let me see what it is. Okay, mistletoe. Leafy green mistletoe is luminous white pine, frosted herbs wrapped in a aromatic cedar leaf, wild holly, and fir needle. So I do smell, now that I've said and identified the actual pine smell, I do smell it in there now. It was coming across as clean. This is wonderful. So if you like to smell something that's pine, but it's not going to be overwhelming like pine sol or like a really strong pine smell, because I don't know about you, but sometimes you can get some pine smells like sprays or candles, and it's so strong with pine that it almost comes across like a chemical clean smell. And it's not a soft pine. This one has like soft pine in it. It's a combination. How can I explain this? You have the pine, but you have the other fragrances with it. I can smell the vanilla, and I can smell different smells to it. Like if you smell a tree, you smell the bark, you smell the sap. And that's usually the two things that kind of carry you. This one has a little bit more to it, but it's so easy to smell. It's clean. I love it. Okay, guys, that's mistletoe. So mistletoe kisses. And then the next one we have is snowflake wishes. We all miss snow. Well, maybe not all of us. I do. I love snow. Snow makes me happy. All right, snowflake wishes. This one's sweet. I like it. It's not a overwhelming sweet. It's a calm sweet. So when you light this, oh, that smells so good. Okay, snowflake wishes. I'm going to read to you because I don't want to tell you the wrong thing. Okay. Snowflake wishes is sweet sugar plum, which you can smell that right off, and cardamom blend with smoky patchouli. You know it's got patchouli in it, but it's not a strong patchouli. I smelled wood, but it's patchouli. I can identify that now. Let's see. Neroli and pink rose, creamy base of vanilla, musk, and silky cashmere unveils a sensual finish. So there's that vanilla hint that I was smelling. So again, when you're smelling these, it's an easy identifier. This is wonderful. All right, snowflake wishes. Okay, so we've got our mistletoe, which our mistletoe is going to be primarily pine and fir needle. So think of mistletoe as your evergreen smell or fragrance for the holiday, but it's got other stuff in it to help calm it. Okay, snowflake wishes. Now that one's the next one, and the snowflake wishes are going to be the sugar plum and the cardamom. I can't ever say that word. I'm so sorry. With the patchouli, vanilla, musk, and everything else. Okay. Next we have enchanted peppermint. I love when they do this because peppermint to me is such a fresh, clean smell that if you don't want to smell a pine tree or you don't want to smell something real heavy baking fragrance, you could put on peppermint and it's just clean and refreshing and simple, but it's so Christmas. So it identifies it. It's just, oh, I love it. And it also smells really good if you blend it with stuff too. All right, sealed. This one again is enchanted peppermint. Oh, guys, this is nice. This smells like peppermint and like a creamy undertone. So it's not a overwhelming. It just doesn't smell like toothpaste. Let's put it that way. It's not an overwhelming peppermint at all. It's a soft, it almost has like a cologne peppermint smell to it. It's wonderful. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this one is, let's see, shimmering mint created a freshness balance with touches of icy vanilla, winter spice, frosted citrus, and soft woodland berry. So what I smell is going to be obviously the mint. I love that mint. And then it has that undertone that I was smelling of the icy vanilla. It's just that soft undertone and it brings out the musk. So that's wonderful. Enchanted peppermint. I don't think I can actually pick favorites now because so far I have a lot. That's not cool. I need to like narrow the field here or my husband's going to be smelling something different on a daily basis and not liking that. Gingerbread. Okay, I'm going to be honest. I am not a fan of gingerbread. I love making gingerbread houses, you know, like decorating them and stuff, but I'm not a fan of the way gingerbread cookies taste. But I'm smelling this, and you know how earlier we had the pumpkin bread? Well, this one right here definitely has a gingerbread smell, but the bread smell balances the ginger. It's not an overpowering ginger smell is what I'm trying to say. So it's actually good. It smells like baking for sure. So in this, it has sweet, delectable snowflake cookies decorated with cinnamon accents, sparkling ginger, and tantalizing drizzles of vanilla glaze. That just made me hungry. So we've got the iced gingerbread, which smells like gingerbread. We have enchanted peppermint, which has a nice peppermint undertone with vanilla, but it's not a sweet smell. It's a very calm smell. We have the mistletoe kisses, and the mistletoe kisses is going to be primarily the sugar plum smell with vanilla. And then we have the snowflake wishes, and the snowflake wishes will be primarily the cardamom, patchouli, and the vanilla. So, guys, I don't know about y'all, but I'm ready to have these candles already. These smell yummy, and we're not even done. No, we aren't. We've got 2 more to go. All right. Next, we have our farmhouse candles. This is going to be the fall part of the farmhouse candles. So, with this, we have Farmhouse Christmas. Let's see what Farmhouse Christmas has. That just sounds nice. Oh, wow. This is definitely farmhouse. Okay. I'm smelling all kinds of stuff. Sugar plum and gingerbread. Cinnamon. Some type of a citrus. All right, let's see what it says. The aromatic warmth of crisp apples, spicy cinnamon, and juicy citrus, enhanced in a balancing touchness of steeped tea, crushed fennel, and peppered clove. So there's the clove that I was smelling too. Wonderful. This really does smell like what you would expect a farmhouse Christmas to smell like. So if I can't explain it out well enough, I hope you understand that farmhouse Christmas really does smell like a farmhouse Christmas. Next, we have pumpkin patch. I don't know about y'all, but there's very few pumpkin smells that I smell that I don't like. And I'm already saying this because I know I'm going to love this. Oh my goodness. This smells a lot like the one I smelled earlier, the pumpkin smell, like a pumpkin bread. But this one has like the glaze smell to it. It's a little bit of a sweeter taste or smell. I almost said taste. And you can really smell the pumpkin bread. Like that is the forefront smell when you smell this. It's very bready. Oh, that is so wonderful. It is wonderful. Pumpkin patch. A trip to the pumpkin patch on a warm sunny fall day in search for the perfect pumpkin. The smell of fresh hot pumpkin spice donuts waft through the air. So they say hot pumpkin spice donuts. When I'm saying bread and donuts, I can't express it enough. Oh my goodness, that's wonderful. All right, and last on this one is Woodland Frost. Okay. Oh, that's a very musk smell. It's very clean. This could be a year-round. Oh, I love this. Okay, this one is a dreamy wintertime treat. Notes of sweet holiday cookies swirled with a chill of winter frost. Dance on a luxurious base of warm sandalwood, woodsy amber, and white musk. So that musk is very much there. So cookies and musk. My goodness. If you guys aren't jealous of my job right now, you need to be, because this is awesome. I love this part of my job. I've got goosebumps. Okay. One more. We've got the creamy collection. So I'm going to get that for you. And those are 4 fragrances there. Okay. So these will be the last 4 that I'm going to do on the reveal for 2022. All right. So this one is called Harvest Wine Cellar. So if you're thinking of your wine cellar and a wine that you would want to have during the fall time, hence harvest, this will have that fragrance. I dropped the lid. I apologize. Oh, that smells so good. It's definitely got the wine smell to it, guys. Like a red wine. And it's sweet, but it's not because it's wine. So it's sweet for a wine, but it's not sweet like a candy. All right, let's read this one. All right, this one's long. Bright and crisp, this spicy fruity scent is the perfect autumn blend, opening with nuances of wild blackberries, honey crisp apple, and cinnamon sticks, mingling with mulled spices and red wine. The fragrance is rounded out with the comfort of sugar crystals, oak barrel, and airy musk. So the red wine and the musk, those are the 2 things that stand out so much for me. Because the wine smell is definitely there, but so is the musk, which gives it a sweeter smell, but it's not candy sweet. It is just very wonderful. Oh, get this one in a milk bottle. It looks kind of like a wine bottle. That's what I'm saying. All right, next we have Frosted Oak and Amber. All right. Oh, that's nice. This one's more of an outdoorsy smell. but it's definitely warm. What is this called? Frosted Oak and Amber. Well, it's definitely a wood smell. The oak is prominent and the amber follows it. That's nice. It almost smells like a masculine smell to me because it's really nice. Let me smell this or read this. Okay. Frosted Oak and Amber. Intriguing notes of earthly patchouli, crisp vetiver leaves. And I'm trying to read this. I'm sorry. It's really shiny. And woods blend with sweet accents of freshly picked apples and creamy caramel. So the caramel I can definitely smell. I don't really smell the patchouli very much. And I think that's because it's blended in with the other wood smells, so they all pull together. And I definitely smell the apple now that I've read it. So caramel and apple with some patchouli undertone, which gives it and that wood smell. Oh, guys, I can't wait for my house to have all this. It's not going to have all this, but it's going to have a lot because I love my candles. Next, we have Midnight Plum. Obviously, it's going to smell like plum. Oh, that's good. It's plum, but it's sweet. Oh my goodness, that smells good. And all of these, when I say sweet, I'm not saying candy sweet. I'm trying to mean like it's like a dessert smell. It's got a sweetened smell to it, but it's not candy sweet, okay? So Midnight Plum is notes of dark plum and creme de cassis. I don't know what that is. Bring a nectar-like sweetness to jasmine and orchid before lingering to a sensuous base of creamy vanilla, woods, and amber. I definitely smell the vanilla and the amber and the plum. Wonderful. Wonderful. Again, it's sweet, but it's not overly sweet. I don't even know where to start on this. I do know that I didn't read the card for Halloween, so I'm going to read those card fragrances. But there's so many here. I don't know which way to go. Y'all have got to get in here and smell these. I'm going to have these available, so if you guys want to know exactly what's available in each of the different categories and fragrances, that way you can smell them and see for yourself, because this is amazing. And I will have these little read-up cards with it too. That way you'll know what's in there. Okay, so Carving Pumpkins. This is the first bag. So this is the one I first initially said smelled like pumpkin cake or bread. Says the smell of fresh pumpkin, carved with cinnamon, clove, and mashed with ghostly vanilla. So yes, exactly like what you would smell in a bread. Haunted Library. That one is lingering notes of wicked grapefruit, musty spell books of jasmine and wood and smoked vanilla, flower, and amber. There's a lot in there. No wonder they call it a library. It's a whole bunch. It's a combination factor. So when you smell it, the combination of everything pulls together, and that's what gets you the library smell. It's really good. You got to come smell it. And you'll see what pops out in that candle smell that's strongest to you, because it may not be what I smell. So last one is Poison Apple, and that one was awesome. It was like the gala apple that smelled like it was baking. This one is the deceiving sweet smell of fresh picked blood red apples disguise the sleeping curse bubbling in the cauldron of gooey green caramel and slime. So it is. It's caramel and apples, and that's exactly what you smell. It's that baking smell that gives you that caramel undertone to it, and it's just that red apple. But it doesn't smell like any of like the. We also have a fragrance called Macintosh. Does not smell like Macintosh at all. Okay. When I was saying gala, it was because it was a warm baking apple smell. It's pretty intense. It's awesome. So I have covered all our fragrances that are brand new, guys. And I don't know about you, but if you're not excited, I don't know what to tell you. I'm going to just tell you the names of these, and then I'm going to sign off for tonight, because I want you guys to be able to, go through and see exactly what it is your favorite. Write them down, come in and smell them. Okay, so the Halloween fragrances are going to be Carving Pumpkins, Haunted Library, and Poison Apple. Thanksgiving is going to be Blessed, Grateful, and Thankful. The Creamy Collection is Autumn Day, Frosted Oak and Amber, Harvest White Cellar, or Wine Cellar, Harvest Wine Cellar, and Midnight Plum. The Christmas fragrances are Snowflake Wishes, Enchanted Peppermint, Iced Gingerbread, and Mistletoe Kisses. And the Farmhouse collection is Pumpkin Patch, Woodland Frost, and Farmhouse Christmas. So I hope y'all are just as excited as I am to come and see these new candles, and eventually we're going to have our order in and you're going to be able to put these in your house. So with that, I want you to know within the next couple months we're going to have these on our shelves. And I'm saying couple months because we are still in the midst of summer. It's just now turned July, so it's not time yet, but you know, this is my Christmas in July. I love it. I can't wait for them to come in, and I hope you're excited too. With that, I want to tell you, I will be doing my best to make sure that we overstock on our candle melts. I have had some comments on that. The melts have been amazing. More people have animals and children and don't have candles in places, and the melts industry has just taken off because of that. Plus you have office areas or dorms, or there's even apartment rentals where you're not allowed to have flames. So with that, just know we are going to stock up on our melts as well. So if you don't see a candle that you can have, you can do a melt. No fire that way. So I want you to know we'll have these available in melts as well, so you don't have to worry about the whole flame thing. But if you are able to decorate with candle flame for the holidays, I recommend it. It's beautiful to have that nice soft glow, and it definitely decorates an area. It brings your attention to an area, and you can't get over the fragrance of a candle. It's just wonderful. It's taken the cooking out of the kitchen, and you can place it wherever you want in your house, and it just smells wonderful. So with that said, I am grateful to have you all as part of our family, extended family from our store of Live Well. I'm thankful that you guys decided to join us this evening for our Unique in the Boutique. And if you haven't yet, if you wouldn't mind subscribing, we would love to keep you updated every week with what comes out new, or something that we have and we're putting together just to show you what you might be able to do with some of our items in our boutique. If you would share this with a friend, we'd love that, because we're always looking for more people to bring items in for you. So if there's something here that you see that you like and we don't have it on the shelf, that's when you come to us and you ask us about it and we get it in for you. So please, if you wouldn't mind sharing this with a friend or a family member. And if you would like this video, if you found something on here that you learned, I would appreciate it, because we love to hear your feedback and to let you know, what we're bringing next requires us knowing what you want to see. So don't be afraid to leave us a comment if there's something else that I haven't covered that you'd like to see, or if you have questions about anything I did talk about today. Thank you again for joining us for this next edition of Unique in the Boutique, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Until then, bye.